I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. We have a great episode for y'all today. We got a mixture of some boxing. We got some NFL talk to talk about. And we got some NBA to talk about. We got a special guest coming on. Two guests coming on. A special guest coming on. First time in R2L history. He will be on the show. And talk about Tomo's team, the Washington Wizards. But as y'all see, my boy David Dollars is not here. He did his drop an episode on Dave's Doghouse. And make sure I go check it out. Dropped it on Saturday. But I got my boy, Mr. Your Done Son, you know, co-host of In the Red Corner, who just dropped the episode yesterday. So make sure y'all check it out because of that big fight we just saw between T.O. and Shakur. But like I said, I got my bro, Tomo. How you doing, my brother?
Man, I'm doing good, man. You know, it's definitely after coming off that good weekend of boxing, you know. So just a full field, I would say it may have been a good week of cardio. Because if you've been shoveling, then you watching boxing, then something in your mental is like, I got to hit the gym, right? So I might start doing that at some point. But outside of that, Pro Bowl is here. You know, it's Pro Bowl week, Joe. I can't acknowledge the Super Bowl because my team ain't there. So, but I'm joking, man. We got a lot of things to talk about with sports and a lot of news because that suspension is very, very interesting. But outside of that, I'm good. How you, Joe?
That's crazy. It is Pro Bowl week. You know, Carl said they should throw away the Pro Bowl. That's what Carl said. He said there should be no Pro Bowl. They just get awards like the R-Pro.
At this point.
I'm
telling you, if you want for Instagram.
You wouldn't even know nothing, right?
That's what I'm saying.
No, true that. But I'm doing good, Tomo. You know, the Kings, you know, they made a trade. And I know you probably seen me on Twitter. Blow it up. Sell the team. Not sell the team. Sell the team because the owner be tripping. But blow it up. Let's start over from scratch. Get rid of the DeRozan. Somebody please take the DeRozan. Levine, Westbrook, Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder's out of here now. We try to get rid of all these guys with big contracts, get them out of here so we can start fresh and hopefully get guys from BYU. Shout out to CTC Carl. But
hey, whoa now. Hold on now. I know we having y'all right now want to tank off, but hold on now. We got plans for BYU too. Hold up.
Hey, y'all actually trying to win games, so I respect that. I respect that.
We not. Y'all just outlaws to us. That's what it was. It's like, come on.
Two fans vote for their team to lose. It was funny because I didn't know the outside world saw it how we saw it. I ain't know the rest of the world saw how we saw it. That's crazy.
When the Wizards traded for Trae Young, I know it's a long intro, but when the Wizards traded for Trae Young, a lot of people was like, "What y'all doing? We trying to lose." Like, thank you, Trae, but yeah, like, keep him on the sideline.
All right, enjoy. Here's Mal. All
Yo,
right. We're gonna get to that in a second. But we got a great episode for y'all today. But before we get to the episode, we are streaming this on 4 different platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X. So make sure y'all like this video on whatever platform you're watching this show on right now. Make sure you follow and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. You can follow us almost everywhere at Refuse to Lose Sports, like you can see below me and Tomo. But on X and Twitch, you can follow us at R2L Sports. So make sure you do that. And be involved and share this episode with somebody, because you can be involved in the show by being in the comment section. We can see all the comments y'all will be putting out at the show. Tomo is a funny thing, right? So Dimitri, he's the youngest out of 6. All right, he's the youngest one. And he always tell these ball jokes to me and J-Mo. And then I'd be sitting there like, Dimitri, I'm happy being bald, bro. Like these jokes don't bother me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like I've been bald now for like 7 years now. You know what I mean? So like you be throwing these balls, I be like, okay, that's cool. You know what I mean? He the little brother. Go ahead.
I mean, with this one, I don't think you want to go that route. You don't want your head to fly back out of nowhere. Like, that's insane. You don't want that.
Why would you do that in a boxing match?
I would just stay bald. I'm good.
Bro, knowing that you about to get hit in your head, why would you get that? Like, that
He,
made no
he
sense.
thought he wasn't gonna get hit.
Bro, he won.
Yeah, he had to after that. You gotta win after that.
That was crazy. You saw the thumbnail, right?
Hey, I didn't see it until we started the show, and I'm dying laughing. And he like, "What's funny?" I'm like, "Bro, the thumbnail." Shout out to Joe, man.
Put on the thumbnail. Shout out to Dimitri for being the first comment. And last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. Tomo, floor is yours.
All right, man. Just like we was talking about, outside of Jarrell Miller's barber price going up or price going down, we gonna do it for our brother Dave. And tell y'all to up. And we gonna roll right. We gonna keep rolling with the punches on this one. So, if you were under a rock, if you're not into boxing, somehow, some way, this one probably made it to your timeline. If you on TikTok, X, I was about to say X, Twitter, they the same thing. So I'm gonna just say Twitter because that's how I met them. Also Instagram, right? Shakur Stevenson, Joe. We always go back and forth about this one fighter, man, where some people say, can he beat a certain guy or can he not beat a certain guy? And then everybody be like, Tom, how you feel about Shakur? And then I tell him what I really think. And then T.O. said what he thought before the fight. And then we found out what T.O. father said after the fight. If you don't know, Shakur Stevenson beat Teofimo Lopez by unanimous decision. Judges scored it 119 to 109 on all 3 cards to win the WBO junior welterweight title belt at a sold-out Madison Square Garden. And now Shakur is now becoming a 4-time world champ. So, Joe, tapping into this fight, and I think you said Shakur would beat a certain guy. I won't say his name no more because the fight not gonna happen. But I know you said he would beat him. So, watching this, what was your take on it?
Shakur was a boxing lesson. You know, shout out to In the Red Corner. Make sure if y'all haven't subscribed to In the Red Corner, they are the number one platform on R2L. So make sure y'all do that. Actually had Bud Crawford trainer Bomac on the show. So if y'all haven't watched that, go back and watch that and tune into In the Red Corner. But y'all, all 3 y'all put out shorts. You know, y'all the boxing guys. So I listen to y'all first, and then I do my thing after that. And Ricky put his out. Ricky was first, I think. And Ricky put his out, and he said that he gonna give T.O. a boxing lesson. Like, okay, cool. I want to watch. Okay, cool. I was surprised hearing that from Ricky, because you know him and Ty be going back and forth about Shakur. You know what I mean? So he said that, and I was like, okay, cool. Tomo, you came out. You said, hey, I got as much as Shakur getting my nerves for. I don't know how you feel about Shakur, but I gotta pick the better fighter, man. I'm gonna pick Shakur, but it's gonna be close. But he's gonna challenge him though. He said T.O. would challenge him. All right, so okay, cool. Then listening to Ty, and he said it's gonna be a masterclass. And I'm watching the fight, and the commentator,
yo.
I know he did though. That was crazy. But I'm watching the fight, and the comment and whoever the ring announcer was, he said that he's giving him a master class. This is a master class. I say, wow, these are exact words that Ty said. And they also use words like shutout, uh, uh, um, you play baseball. What's it called when the pitcher? It's called shutout, right? When you're a pitcher and you don't get no strikes. I mean, you don't get no hits. No hitter. They was calling a no hitter. They was calling a fight a no hitter, bro. I don't think I ever watched a fight and it was like, this is a no hitter. That was crazy. And then towards the end of the fight, they were saying like he's giving us a no hitter, but he's at the end of the fight, he was trying to get a grand slam. Like he was trying to hit a home run with 3 people on base. So watching that fight, it just wasn't close. You could just see that Shakur is just on a different level than Tio. And like people say stuff. I heard Shannon Sharp. He said that I'm not going to pay my thousands of dollars to watch Shakur fight because he be running all that stuff. But he didn't run though. When I watched that fight, running is like running. I felt like he stood in the pocket and he was dodging and swinging. I feel like he stood in there and he actually towards the end of the fight, the second half of the fight, he was actually walking him down. I felt like, but you just couldn't hit him. So Shakur just showed us how much of a great boxer he is. And I know people now are giving him his flowers because a lot before this fight, people were actually down on him. But people were saying like he's taking over boxing and stuff like that. But he actually showed us his skills and that he can potentially like literally dominate boxing going forward. He could potentially do that. And then you see the people in his locker room. And it's like, bro, I mean, who's in your ear? And that's not just boxing, that's life, period. Who's in your ear? And you see the people who's in his ear, Clarissa. You see Andre Ward. You see Terrence Crawford. We're talking about undefeated GOATs. Like, these guys and girls are in your ear. You have no choice but to be close to what they are. You know what somebody, last time I say, Tom, you know what somebody told me a long time ago? They said, when you get a chance, and I want everybody watching do this. When you get a chance, take your look at your phone bill or hit up your phone's provider and print out a percent, ask them to give you a percentage of everybody you talk to. Like what percentage of the time you talk to these people, right? And you take the top 5 people you talk to the most. You average out what they like. You look at who they are and what they do. You probably are similar to those top 5 people. That's what it is. So if you're talking to if Shakur is talking to Clarissa, if he's talking to daggone Andre Ward, if he's talking to Terrence Crawford, then you had Saquon walking there. You got all these greats walking in there. You have no choice. Shout out to AJ Brown for going to Tio's locker room.
You see what I'm saying? The metaphors is there, man.
So that's all I want to say. Do that, and then you'll see you are who you hang around. And I saw this locker room. I knew it was over, bro. I saw his locker room. I said it's over, bro. But go ahead, Floyd, yours.
So, and add one more person to that because he said Floyd called him. So he said him and Floyd talked. He's not close to Floyd as far as like some other boxers are, but he do reach out to him and they have conversations. And you can tell by the defensive style that he fights with. Like that shoulder roll is mean. And he's the closest thing to Floyd since Floyd, right? I'll give the fans one fight. Like you said, Joe, if you want to see running and boxing, you can go back and watch Haney versus Ramirez. And that's where Haney was just literally moving around the ring. Like he just didn't want to get hit. That was the first fight after the Garcia one. So you can go back and watch that one and you'll be like, all right, come on now. And we know what Haney's capable of too. Yeah, he won, but
I remember that.
He didn't fight at all. That was literally a run. That was a marathon and a no-hitter. Because it was like 15 punches thrown the whole fight. 12 rounds, insane. But this one here, I mean, like I said, I gave majority of the recap in the red corner, and shout out to Joe for the plug as well. Make sure y'all hit the link. The episode did come out yesterday. But there was there's so much more that happened in that fight that I really didn't pay attention to. But I will address this because I said it on here. More so the Shannon Sharp comment, right? It's not that I wouldn't pay thousands, right? Because that's Shannon Sharp's opinion. If you're an average fan or the casual fan, you're more so looking for the excitement in boxing, and you'll watch the Shakur fight and be like, that's not it. But his last 2 fights wasn't like a normal Shakur fight. Normally, Shakur would be moving around the ring a lot, and then it looked like sparring sessions with people that are 13 tiers below him. And that was always my biggest gripe with him, where it's like, stop letting these people that are 13 tiers below you look like they have a chance against you. Because this is why people are coming at you. If you say you are the greatest boxer or you good at this, you need to display it, especially when you up against lesser tier opponents. Now in the last two fights, especially with T.O. is one of those fighters where it's like people were expecting him to win. Like most fights that Shakur walk into, they like, nah, he got this one. It's gonna be it's gonna be 12 rounds, but it's gonna be Shakur gonna win it. I more so said Shakur gonna win it, but I said T.O. gonna test him because T.O. is normally one of those fighters that's gonna fight for his life. It's gonna be a brawl. And in this one, he was fighting for air because he couldn't touch him. He was not even. This is why it was more so a masterclass because he made T.O. fight Shakur style. And T.O., you don't fight like that. And that's why you look like that all night. And that's why your father was in the ring saying, you got to at least hit him. And he probably was looking back like, I'm trying. I can't touch you. So for Shakur, this is one of the fights that's going to definitely take him to the next level. I'm glad that he's actually showing people his real true skill level and not coming out after the fight saying, y'all give me better fighters. I'll show you what I'm capable of. This is the route that he's on. I called it the hashtag I told y'all so tour. So for all the fans that saying we told y'all this is what he was about, y'all can have y'all victory lap. For the fighters that haven't fought him yet, make sure you do your homework because it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night. Go ahead, you got him. But yeah, and he had a message, right? I played it on In the Red Corner. I think I still got it here, but I'm gonna drop it here too for the people who don't. Hold on. I gotta bring it up right quick. All right, you ready, Joe? All right.
I also told my team before the fight, I said they're gonna say I got one of the best jabs in the world tonight. And tonight I went out there and I just used my jab over and over and made it a weapon, and he couldn't stop it. And for the future young fighters that's coming up behind me, the jab is one of the most important punches, and I hope that they add that to their games too.
And with that being said, stats right here, Shakur landed a career high 105 jabs. That right there lets you know, man. And Andre Ward, that's the one thing he preached. If you ever see one of his clips, he's like, y'all don't jab no more. What's wrong with y'all? It's the first punch you learn. So Shakur, hats off to you. Can't wait to see who's next. I think you need one more big fight, and then we can start saying that he could be the face of boxing. But right now, as long as Bud name still is there, even though he's retired, he's still the face right now.
Let me ask you this then. Who will be that next fight though? Like who can be the next fight that can put him in those talks? Because he did say if he can't get a big fight in the upper class, then he will go back to 135. So who's out there you think that, okay, this is gonna be the opponent where if he beat him, then he's the best right now?
Oh, let's go back to what we were talking about In the Red Corner too, right? Like the way he's been fighting, I mean, regardless of who they put out there, he gonna win, right? So you got names like Gary Russell, who would be another name, but I don't think that would put him over the top. But for boxing fans, that would be the person who would give him the most challenge. I think Lamont would be a good one.
Because he had a close one with Javante. That would be if he dominates Lamont.
And Lamont need to bounce back from the Pitbull fight too, because that was a draw as well. So he need to bounce back from that one. And I think him and Lamont kind of have almost similar style. I would give Shakur the nod on the defensive side, but that would be a good one. Keyshawn Davis is another person.
He's not gonna fight Keyshawn though.
That's the thing. See, that's what we was arguing about. I'm like, see, there's so many names that we could throw at 140, but he probably won't fight Keyshawn, but that would be another good one. To me, I think he's now walking in that Bud territory where nobody's going to want to fight him because of what he got on tape right now. So hopefully he don't fall in that where he just fighting no names just to get some money and some people actually come and show up.
That's crazy how you can go that and not fight somebody because of that. But like, I do want to get on Pride because he's been asking for a big opportunity. He's been, like you said, y'all give me a fighter, I'll show you what I do. And he got T.O. and people felt like I heard your boy LaShawn McCoy on the Read Magazine show. And he said that I got Shakur winning, but I think it's gonna be a close fight. Like people are sleeping on Tio. Like people actually felt like this wouldn't be a dominant performance. And correct me if I'm
Still a good
wrong.
fighter.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Tomo. Is this probably his best outing he had so far? Against
I
like
would say
against like as a main card. Let me say that as a main being on the main event stage, not on the undercard. Was this his best outing?
because of the opponent, yeah.
Yeah,
Because of the
yeah.
opponent, yep.
And people felt like it was close. And I like what he, being humble. And he
You talking about
said that,
close? They felt like it was close going into the fight or after?
yeah, going into the fight. I'm sorry.
Okay, okay,
People felt
yeah. I'm
like
about to say because that wasn't that
I'm sorry.
close.
People, it was far from close. People felt like it would be close. And
Yeah, I was one of them.
I like Shakur being humble, and he's telling Tio, "Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity." Like he said, he told him that post fight. He said it in his press conference. He kept saying that. So I just want to like fans, obviously, and the last thing I'm gonna say, going back to the Shannon Sharp thing you said. When I heard Shannon Sharp say that, what I thought about is what you said. Like your average boxing fan wanted to see knockouts. I remember when Triple G was hot, bruh.
Yep.
I used to love watching Triple G because you knew it was a guaranteed knockout. You knew it. Like you just wait and win. Like there were fights when I felt like he was probably losing, and then he just come out of nowhere, wow, they drop, and that game over. But I really enjoy like when Floyd was active. I wasn't really a huge Floyd fan, but I learned to appreciate Floyd. So when I watch Shakur, like I like that. Like I get excited when I watch him fight, and then you swing and you miss. It's like woo! I'm getting amped. I'm watching it. I'm getting excited. So I guess I graduated from being an average fan to a little bit above average fan. But I'm not looking for the knockout all the time though. I like to see good boxing now. And Shakur is like a perfect example of that.
I would say casual. You graduate from casual to average. Because I was with you. Floyd fights were boring. And now as you start watching them more and you understand the sport a little bit more, you just be like, nah, he's setting them up to do this or he's setting them up to do that. And you bringing up Triple G, it's kind of like bringing up like Adrian Broner for some people. Like I was a big Adrian Broner fan.
Me too.
And then the money got to him and then it was just like all downhill.
I was with Warren when he fought Marcus McDonough, bro. I was with Worm. I was over after that. When he fought, who he fought before that? I took a belt in your girl. What's bro name?
I can't remember his name. I know you're talking about. Yeah. Paulie. It's something Paulie. But go ahead.
I was with Worm when we watched that together, and I became a fan. I was like, okay, it's your brother. And then we fought Marcus McDonough. I'm like, okay, because he looked like Shakur, like the next Floyd. He used that shoulder roll and that stuff. But then Marcus McDonough, bro, he just it was I wasn't a fan
to put hands on him. It was so many people. It just got ugly after that, man.
I do want to say this too, though. I do want to say this. Triple G was in fighting competition at skill level. Triple G beat Canelo in that first fight. He beat Canelo, bro.
Where Ricky at?
I just want to say that. He beat Canelo in that first fight. Second fight, I give it to you. First fight, he beat Canelo, bro. There's no way he should have lost that fight.
You about to start something, Joe. You about to start something.
I'm Ricky for like.
Go ahead, clip that one up. You might as well go ahead, clip that one up. That one, TikTok can go crazy off that one. That's a barbershop debate right there. But Toupe dude definitely is on the run right now. He on the Breakfast Club and everything, man. So let's switch gears just a little bit, man. And I don't know. I know a lot of Vikings fans are upset. I know there's some Jets fans coming out and saying, man, we should have just waited. But I never heard like an active wide receiver say what he said. Some would say right or wrong, Vikings. Sam gone. Now the question is, did the Vikings make the right decision by not re-signing Sam Darnold? In a recent interview, and I know I'm going to do the intro and then we're going to bring CTC up. In a recent interview, it came out that Jettis was saying, he was like, having a quarterback that's already had a season under his belt with us, I definitely felt like we would have done better. And he was like, more so the rapport that he had with him and Addison. And I kind of felt for him because I'm like, yeah, I had you on my other fantasy team. I understand. But we're going to bring CTC Carl up because I guess he's going to have to tell you all about the Michigan quarterbacks.
Come on. Sam Darnold with the Michigan?
No, JJ.
Oh.
Sam Darnold with the USC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, Jettis had one of his worst seasons with JJ. But, Carl, we know we're going to get the real with you because we watch CCC. You just did an episode. Make sure y'all check that out. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button as well. I would say this segment is brought to you by CCC, Carl Talking College. And Carl's going to tell you why. Go ahead, Joe.
Hey, real quick, Carl. The Real Terms one. Tune in to In the Red Corner. Click on the description and click on the link where it says In the Red Corner. They are boxing show on this platform. But Roy Jones, bro.
That was another one. Like got knocked out and never been the same. But Carl,
he bounced back.
Tell us why the Vikings feel like Roy Jones by not re-signing Sam Darnold.
So here's the thing, right? You can say the Vikings messed up not signing Sam Darnold because JJ didn't have, Jettis didn't have. He had his worst year ever, pretty much, right? But I don't think that. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I just watched the meme track on college that did not get called for a 3. Anyway. What was that? Oh, you can say that, but I think the bigger mistake was drafting J.J. McCarthy at 10. That's the bigger mistake. J.J. McCarthy, it's like they had to let go of Sam Darnold because they drafted quarterback at the 10th overall pick. And if you would have kept Darnold and started him, that'd have been 2 years of nothing on J.J. And then by the third year, because remember, you had to pay Sam Darnold. So you was going to either give him another 1-year contract, which maybe he doesn't sign that. Maybe he leaves anyway. Or you got to give him extended years. And now you don't know what J.J. McCarthy can do. And you drafted him 10th overall. So eventually you're going to have to play him. So was it a mistake letting Sam Darnold go? Not really, only because of that scenario. Or you'll be like the Falcons right now. Well, the Falcons just released Kirk Cousins. But you'd have been looking like the Falcons. So they had to let Sam Darnold go. But J.J. McCarthy being bad, 11 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, makes this looks worse because what Sam Darnold, I don't want to say what Sam Darnold done this season because I told y'all on the episode before, Sam Darnold didn't do nothing different this year. Sam Darnold is the same quarterback. If you look at his numbers, they're very comparable. The difference is the situation he's in Seattle. But that's why I look so bad because Sam Darnold's in the Super Bowl and everybody, if you make a Super Bowl, you're obviously one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Or you win a Super Bowl, you're obviously one of the best quarterbacks ever to play this game. Do I think like that? Absolutely not. But that's what a lot of people think like. So, no, I don't think the Vikings made a mistake letting go of Sam Darnold. They had to let Sam Darnold go because of what they did the year prior. It's just unfortunate. J.J. McCarthy looked really bad this year, and the offense looked bad, even though they went 9-8. But the offense looked really bad this year. So, last thing before I let y'all go, right? So people talking about Sam Darnold has changed this narrative, and Sam Darnold is just an example of you let a player develop and he becomes who he truly is. What if I told you Sam Darnold had 25 touchdowns to 14 interceptions? What if I told you those 14 interceptions he threw this year was second most in his career? What if I told you he had more passing yards with Minnesota last year? What if I told you he had more touchdowns with Minnesota last year? The only difference is the situation Sam Darnold is in this year. And I will say another difference is that he actually played well in a big game this year. Because last year when them big games came, he played terrible. He looked like the Sam Darnold why the Jets and everybody else gave up on him. But this year against the Rams, his third game, really fourth if you want to count the Rams playoff game from last year, he looked lights out. But no. Long story short, no. They kind of had to based upon drafting the quarterback top 10.
So I think some people would take your last statement about the comparison of the stats with him with the Vikings as being like why the Vikings messed up. Because, again, he did have one of his best years with them. So why not try to compound that and say, hey, we'll give you one more year. Or like you said, the risk is there with the one more year. But it's just like, hey, maybe we give you 2 years. And we see what JJ is as far as the development part of it. Because, again, didn't JJ get hurt? And that's why Sam was even there. So it's like we don't even know that.
Sam was there, I think. before the
Sam was like the
injury.
backup.
That's why Sam played, was because of the injury.
All right, let me correct
But
myself. That's why Sam
me-
played
Let me ask
because
y'all
of the
in the
injury.
comments this, right? Let's just say Sam Darnold does sign a 2-year deal with Minnesota, right? Let's just say Minnesota does make the Super Bowl under Sam Darnold. What kind of situation does that put you in with the quarterback you just spent a 10th overall pick on?
You got to find a way to call the Browns and see if they need a quarterback.
It's literally the draft of JJ McCarthy, which to me was the mistake more so than the Sam Darnold thing. If JJ McCarthy wasn't there, then I think the Vikings would have re-signed Sam Darnold. But because they spent a 10th overall pick on JJ McCarthy, it was something they had to do.
I think we agree there as far as, you draft him at 10, you got to see at some point what this guy's going to be. I mean, you don't want to wait 3 years down the line and you're like, well, Sam Darnold isn't 40 years old. He's just not going to get out of here. And if he does take us to a Super Bowl, now we just sitting here with this 10th pick quarterback and we don't even know what he is. The flip side of the reality of the situation is it's not like we're the only ones coming out and saying that they made a bad mistake. The fact that your number one wide receiver is saying, look, I think we all messed up on this one. That says a little bit more about the locker room too, because he's like, well, JJ is still there. It's not like JJ's leaving. For him to do the interview and say, well, if y'all sign Sam for one more year, I think we would have had a better situation. It's a little bit more to that context of saying like JJ might just be that bad. And I'm not talking about Jettas. I'm talking about JJ McCarthy, where your wide receivers coming out saying something. And he said it where it wasn't even like he had to think twice. He's like, no, I really felt like this after 6 games.
See, I agree that, he had the rapport with all those guys and everything. But again, it's a tough situation when you spend a 10th overall pick on a quarterback in the first round that you're supposed to develop and supposed to be that guy. Now, me personally, I thought JJ McCarthy was a 3rd round, 4th round pick. I didn't think he was a 1st round pick at all. I thought it was stupid he was drafted that high. But I'm not a Vikings GM, not a Vikings nothing. But they did that. And to the guy who said, say whatever you want, you can put a comment up. You can tell me whatever you want, homeboy, about to play in the Super Bowl. Yeah, bro. You literally just fell into the category I brought up. No matter what. I seen Trent Dilfer play in the Super Bowl. I seen Rex Grossman play in the Super Bowl. I seen Jake Delhomme play in the Super Bowl. I seen Jimmy Garoppolo play in the Super Bowl. I'm not going that far. Chill out. I done seen a bunch of mid to okay quarterbacks play in Super Bowls because of the situations they were in.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think they made a mistake because the reason why Sam Darnold's in the Super Bowl is because he has one of the best defenses in the league. He has one of the best run games in the league. And he's playing his part. That's what he's doing. Do I think if he stayed with Minnesota, he would have made a Super Bowl? No, because their defense is not as good and their run game is not as good. Minnesota relied more on Sam Darnold than Seahawks are relying more on Sam Darnold. So when the Vikings got to the playoffs and Sam Darnold could not perform, they could not sustain success. They lost. But the Seahawks, as we saw multiple times, Sam Darnold did not perform, but yet the Seahawks still found a way to either win a game or lose by a missed field goal. So that's why I feel like they didn't make a mistake. And like Carl said, they drafted JJ McCarthy in the 10th pick overall, and he was projected to start, and he played well in the preseason. He gets hurt. You got to go with Sam Darnold, and you just roll with him because JJ is out. And now the new season comes about. You have a decision to make. Should we pay this guy Sam Darnold, who just went pumpkin mode in the playoffs, or should we go with our rookie quarterback, who's less money, by the way? Because you had to pay Sam Darnold a new contract, or just go with JJ McCarthy. And they went with JJ McCarthy. Now, did it look good this year? No. But Minnesota has faith in this guy. I didn't draft JJ. I'm with Carl. Like, drafting JJ McCarthy, that's on them. But you drafted him. So you got to be more patient with the process. Not get jealous. He want instant gratification. He wants success now. He sees his old quarterback in the Super Bowl right now. But Jettas, your defense is not as good as the Seahawks. I'm sorry, bro. It's just not. So I don't think they made a mistake at all.
Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to find it. I gotta play
I
it
ain't
quick.
gonna lie, Joe. I thought you was gonna be against me on this topic. I'm glad we're on the same page.
I gotta fight for my client right quick. I don't think
All
he
right.
wants. I'm talking about Justin Jefferson on this one because what Joe just said. I don't think he wants instant gratification as far as making the Super Bowl. I think he's just like, I need to get my numbers. We're in a numbers business, and if the quarterback can't get me the ball, then y'all gonna start looking at me after a while saying I need to get a restructured contract because of him not being able to give me the ball. You got a guy who wasn't the best, but he was getting me the football. So
Hey,
that's why when he said it, I think Justin Jefferson was more like, y'all messing with my money now because you let him walk. So y'all need to make something happen because if JJ come out and do this again, now y'all might see me doing a little George Pickens when he was in with the Steelers. You know, I might have to start swinging on some people so I can get up out of here.
I mean, hey, look, he can go somewhere where Burger didn't go.
chill out. No, stop. We're not doing that. Anyway,
We going back to Minnesota College?
hey, that's funny because their colors is kind of burgundy. Yeah, that's funny. That's a good one. Minnesota University. Hey, hey, but
quick on your feet.
But look though,
I can't get him.
I feel Tomo on that aspect because you already got people saying that Jetson and Puka the best receiver. They already knocked Jettis up out of there.
I know.
And now I personally never thought Jettis was the best receiver, but it was like more common for people to say Jettis was the best receiver before this year. I always thought it was Jamar Chase, as y'all know, but it was more common for people to say Jettis was the best receiver in the league coming to this year. And before Jettis, it was Devontae Adams before, the Raiders and stuff like that. People were already getting them out of there already. So I feel Tomo on that. Like, this season ruined my rep if I'm Jettis.
Yeah. Like, horribly.
Yeah, man. Like, Jettis, I actually feel... I like, when it comes to, like, with his point, like you said, with his numbers and all that stuff, I get that. But do I think the Vikings will make the Super Bowl with Sam Darnold? Maybe not. Do they beat this Rams team? I don't know. Maybe. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I wouldn't say.
It's definitely a hindsight 2020 type of thing.
That's right. It's all it is. Hindsight football.
I want to see something real quick. Hold on.
I'm looking already. I think we on the same page, Joe.
You on the same page? Okay, we on the same page.
I'm looking at the I think y'all looking up the defense.
I figured
you my dog. Hold on. I'm looking at the wrong thing. What's going on? Why is okay.
It's probably showing postseason.
But I'm on regular season though. Why are they showing me postseason? What's going on?
It does that. You gotta click it and click it again. You gotta refresh it.
I did.
So y'all gonna let the people know what y'all doing right now? Y'all responding to this comment right here?
Yeah,
he's trying to fact check his comment. Yeah, trying to fact check it.
Which one right here? For the audio listeners, you said the Vikings defense isn't that good.
The Vikings are better in total defense. Total defense is correct. 3rd to 6th. But scoring defense, the Seahawks are 1st. The Vikings are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. Rushing defense. The rushing defense, Seattle is 3rd. The Vikings are...
Don't get me wrong. The Vikings
bottom tier, basically. I'm not counting that far.
I will give them that, though. The Vikings defense is good. It is good.
But the Vikings do got them in passing in total. Passing, the Vikings was 2nd. Seattle was, I think, 10th.
But I do want to look at one. I do want to look at one more statistic, though. Hold on. So, Seattle, okay. Bro, we bro. Clip hands for it, bro. But we 4th in rushing yards per attempt, bro. Why are we not running the ball 185 in the game? I don't get it, bro.
I just skinned up about y'all. What just happened?
Exactly, bro. Thank you, Tomo.
I'm getting mad. I'm reading the stats. I'm getting mad, bro.
It's not about y'all.
Joe, if you want to talk about y'all, we got a guest backstage, and you can talk about y'all in just a second. By the
way, my fault, Tomo. That's not what he said. He said that defense isn't as good as Seattle's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said no. I didn't say the Vikings defense isn't good. I said it's not as good as Seattle's. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
give me the number one scoring defense. I think yards get overrated.
As a Commanders fan, I don't think the total yards is number one defense.
Exactly.
We were number 2, and scoring was different. Like, I think the scoring is what you gotta look at.
You don't score points off yards. You score points off points.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I look at it. But respect to the Vikings, though. I think they got good defense. But Seattle team, I feel like it's just better than the Vikings. Now the Vikings got some weapons on offense and stuff like that. But the way the Seattle looked this year, it looked better than what the Vikings looked last year. That's all I'm saying.
I like your point. Join our chats and we can finish this debate because we definitely got Instagram chats. Click the link below because that one right there is a great point. And we could go back and forth, but we got another guest backstage and we got to move on to another topic. But
he got career high.
I see what he's saying.
Exactly. 14
He has a career high.
Second most. His rookie year, he had 15. His rookie year,
he only had 2 more than last year. I try to move on and y'all still answer.
No, because I wanted to be factually correct. Joe said it was a career high. His rookie year, he had 15. This is the second most interceptions he had in his career.
I mean, he had 2 more than last year.
My point. I mean, people acted like Sam Darnold turned this thing around. My point ain't that. He's still the same Q. It's a different situation.
Turned around. He was a plug and play type player.
Yeah. Well, he's still doing Sam Darnold things, turning the ball over.
Because think about last year, Geno went on with a terrible offensive coordinator won 10 games.
Man, what?
Terrible offensive coordinator, bro. Ron Grubb.
But to close
Alabama
this one
can't
out,
run the ball
right?
just like
y'all going up. They
don't run the ball.
They can't. They can't. They had negative 3 rushing yards against Indiana.
Geno was on the ball 40. I guess they traded the ball 50 times.
Joe.
All right, go ahead.
And if you're wondering why we're comparing college to NFL, they had the same OC.
Just keep.
I'm done. Go ahead.
It's like, and another thing.
Shout out to him, though. Shout out to him. Appreciate you.
I would say to close this out, if you take away the interception, Sam Darnold had a good season. Carl, drop your last word.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. I know why you said that. Hey, appreciate y'all for having me on this segment. Hey, shout out to you in the comments, man, for going back and forth with us for sure. I mean, hey, that's what makes the show, like Joe always says. Appreciate you for that. Now, big game in the Southlands already tipped off. I don't know the score because I was watching UNC Syracuse on the side, but Stephen F. Austin and McNeese are currently battling for the number 1 seed in the Southland. Stephen F. Austin currently leads the Southland by 1 game, but if they lose to McNeese, they will be losing because McNeese will have swept them on the year. So shout out. That just threw me off. Shout out to that. My boys took a slug to Michigan. It hurt. Friday hurt. I ain't gonna lie, I was sick. I was real sick Friday night.
Turn me up.
I know Tomo played that. It's all good. Purdue helped me with that Sunday afternoon. But we bounced back in the barn, against Minnesota Wednesday. So very nervous about the game because it is a trap in the barn, but I think my boys will be ready. And go Texas Tech against Kansas tonight.
Dang.
I ain't gonna lie. I've never really liked Kansas. And I kind of like Texas Tech style of play.
Okay.
I'll ask you why later, but appreciate you, Carl.
Did you know this guy? Or he you know this guy in the comments? Come on.
No, he was there. He was there last week. He was saying, "Why?"
Oh,
if you talking
back?
about who I'm talking about, yeah. Me and Tom are talking about this backstage just last week.
Joe, you know Eagles fans ain't got nothing better to do with their time. He must have seen I was a Cowboy fan, so now he just gotta keep showing up, bro. Just hit the subscribe button, bro.
Yeah,
they ain't got no offensive coordinator. We got another guest, man.
They actually got one.
I could have got that job. That's what they had. But anyway.
Hey, shout out my boy Sean Mannion, Oregon State legend.
Oregon State, snap. Marcus Mariota all over again.
No, Oregon State.
Told you. It's a Philly thing.
Mariota's from Oregon, Joe.
Oh, he said Oregon State.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Appreciate you, Carl.
All right, man. And now we're going to switch gears just a little bit. I think we're going to do more of a NBA mid-season review, but we also bring guests up here because it is Super Bowl week. I know we cracked jokes and said it was Pro Bowl week. For some people in Philly, it's still get yourself out the ice week. We're going to bring up our guest, Corey. He participated in what Team Dave would not let us live down in the basketball tournament. I hear that my guy's a Wizards fan, so it's going to feel good to hear another Wizards fan come up here. I want to hear his perspective about it. The sad thing is he's also a Commanders fan. Joe, if you could bring our guest up.
That's good.
Yo, I can't hear y'all.
Oh, you can't? He might gotta come. I'm gonna bring him. You know how that goes. When somebody call you, that's why what happened. Yeah.
Somebody called and he gotta come back.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so with that, Joe, we gotta fill some air right quick.
And
Can
Tony
be
be
a
crazy.
bad, but
In the chat, he do
it
though.
do,
I
bro.
think between me, you, and Dave, you have the most enemies and like the random people in the chat, like the people you don't know.
Because it's cowboy, bro. It's the cowboy thing. That's all it is, bro. You know, when your team been around since 1925, and you can only say I've seen 2 Super Bowls, it
And
gets
now you take a
crazy.
shot. Now you take a shot at the show. At least we ain't losing the backups. That's what I gotta say.
Hey, bro, do you even have like a real picture? Like that's an ugly picture right there.
Hey, Philly, Mike OG, we would love to have these combos with you on the regular. So you can always join the R2L community, or you can come on the show. You know what I mean? You come on the show Thursday. We invite you right now. Come on the show on Thursday. Let us know. Hit us up on Instagram. We'll bring you on. All right, you
And
got
please
Corey.
tell us, yeah, we got Corey back. And tell us who's your basketball team too. You gonna bring him up?
Probably the
Yeah.
Sixers.
Hold
Can you
on.
hear me?
Gotcha. Yeah,
Yes,
we can hear you.
sir.
What's going on, fellas?
What's good,
Man,
Corey?
not too much, man.
How's everything with you?
Man, everything good, man. Just coaching. This
Yes,
next
sir.
generation. Well,
You got where you coach at? Like high school, rec,
high school,
AAU?
high
Okay.
school, high school
Okay, okay.
boys. Yeah. Hmm.
All right. And Joe, you do a little coaching too?
Yeah, little coaching, literally 10U. 10U,
All right,
yeah.
all right, coach. So we're gonna start off with a little bit of sadness, of course. I mean, well, rebuilding or restructuring. I
Well,
don't know
no,
what was.
it goes race to Super Bowl.
Oh, I was gonna give him the whole layout.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm bad.
I said a little bit of
Wait,
restructuring.
Combo.
We're gonna talk about the Wizards in just a second, but I was gonna say, but I got to get your Super Bowl pick. You got Patriots versus Seahawks. That's who playing, right? Sorry, Teddy. Who you
No,
got?
right?
I got Seattle 27-24. Close one.
Okay.
Seven
You got an
24.
MVP?
Jackson Smith, the receiver.
Okay. Cooper Cup type MVP. Okay. I can actually
Yeah,
see that though.
yeah. He
I
been
got you.
dominant all year, so I'm gonna go with him.
But you know they're gonna put Gonzo on him. So you
Yeah,
think
they are.
if he
They
go
are.
off on Gonzo, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, that's a good
Mm.
matchup.
You said who's that one?
I said you don't think he gonna do. I think JSN gonna have some plays. I think they're gonna go back and
I
forth.
think he will too. I think he will. Yeah, I think he will. Like the way Clint Kubiak uses JSN, move him around,
Yeah, he
just
moving
like Thomas
around.
Brady use
Yeah,
Hoopin on that.
yeah, moving around. He hard to stop moving around.
Yeah. Shout out to Sam Darnold then. So that means for him to win MVP, Sam Darnold got to throw a pick.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't put it past him.
Hey, look, I got my one game. I'm good. I got my one game
Right.
out the way with Sam Donald.
Right.
Whatever happens after that is on him.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I,
Yes, sir.
so, I mean, I see the shirt right there outside of, that disgusting
Oh
Eagle
yeah,
fan in the comment,
yeah, man. You got to
that's,
represent.
you know, they make it hard for some people to root for other teams, but, right now, it was 13-5 record, after the trade for Trey Young, John Wall night, new arena, new front office, everything's supposed to be new. How you feeling about the Wizards so far? And tell me what you think they're gonna do going forward.
I feel good. I like the direction they're going. I like the Trey Young trade. I like all the young pieces. I think they can grow together. You get a good draft pick this year, and it's just a deep draft. As long as we can stay in that top eight, as long as we stay in that top eight, we should be fine. And then sign a couple of veterans. I mean, I think we can put a decent product on the floor next year.
Okay.
So talk about the Trae Young trade for me. Like, what was your reaction? How do you think Trae Young will fit with what y'all got right now?
I like it. I like it. You got Sar in the paint, Koulibaly, Keyshawn George. Like I like him with these young guys. He can score and get you 25 and 10. I mean, I'll take that anytime. Whether he play defense or not, we got them young boys to play defense.
Don't forget the 6 turnovers. But
Oh yeah, he gonna turn it over. He gonna turn it over, but you got to live with that sometimes.
It's always one, man. It's always one.
You got to live with it though,
what was I about?
I would say so. There's been also like several just random rumors, right? The most recent one is the Lonzo Ball, saying the Wizards might go get Lonzo Ball. I think Zion was another one. We've been tied to Sabonis. Do you think the Wizards should make another move before the trade deadline, or just stay pat, get the pick?
I would say stay. I would say stay pat. I would say stay pat, and you just got to pray you in the top 8. I don't like how they do the lottery now.
Yeah.
So you could lose. That don't mean you getting in that top 3.
Shout out to the Pistons.
So yeah, Dallas. I mean, look at Dallas last year. So I think you stand pat. Hopefully we stay in that top 8, and then, like I said, then we can decide what we need from there.
Detroit had the worst record for like 4 years straight. They kept getting the 5th pick.
The 5th pick, yeah.
Carlson was like, "All right, Joe, that's enough. That's enough." Now they the number 1 seed now they the number 1 team in the NBA for real. So something worked out.
I mean, they got K. They got that 1 pick. K. They got the right one
pick.
too.
Yeah, right pick and the right coach too.
Yeah, that's my next question. Y'all head coach. Now, do you think y'all will go forward with him, or do you think y'all would transition to another coach? And if y'all would, who do you have in mind that could be a good coach for y'all?
I don't know. I don't really know much. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know much about him or where he came from or like his pedigree. But I would think to start something new. I like Sam Cassell, man, for some reason.
Saying it for like 9 years, bro.
He been waiting for a long time. Like, he used to be assistant here when John Wall was here, and I'm like, yo, why he didn't get opportunity yet?
He on commercials and all that too.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man. Like, go get Sam Cassell, man. And a point guard, talk to Trey, get Trey right.
John Wall best years. John Wall best years. John Wall and Bradley Beal best years when Sam Cassell was an assistant coach, and they'll tell you that.
Absolutely.
And he been with Doc Rivers on the bench this whole time. You know what I mean? So like with Doc Rivers, Kyle Lue and them, Tom, you can answer that same question.
I'm gonna give you just the little bit that I know about Brian Keefe. I think he came from the Nets. He was more so a developmental coach, so that's more so why I think they hired him, because they like, we going in this youth movement, so that's why they ran with him.
I guess that makes sense.
Y'all know I didn't like the hire. Like, I was like, nah, go get somebody else to actually build this team up and put us in the right direction. Like, again, if you're gonna go get Sam, if you're gonna do this whole layout plan of 4 to 5 years, go get Sam and let him develop an actual team, right? But I think they're trying to do the Warriors model, where it's like, we bring in Brian Keefe, he get these youngins right before they become a Stephen Clay, and then you bring in the Steve Kerr, and then you take it to the next level. So I'm hoping that's where it's going. Who would I like? Sam always been at the top of my list, but I think they're gonna go find somebody that we don't even know about. And I wanted old buddy before he went to the Rockets. What's his name? The Rockets head coach.
Udoka.
Oh, Udoka, yeah.
I was like, we need somebody tough like that. That would have been nice.
I'm a big fan of Udoka. Yeah,
great.
Huge fan.
And just get like a good offensive-minded assistant coach. You know what I mean?
We might get Ty Lue.
Ty Lue might be out of LA though.
That's what I'm saying. We might get Ty Lue.
Ty Lue too. I'll take Ty Lue.
Might as well get Sam Cassell.
I'm with you, but I'm just saying.
You,
knowing our front office, they might get Sam though.
He's on commercials and all that over here. I don't know why he.
Yeah,
for real. I be watching the Celtics. He on all these commercials.
Like, he paid his dues. I be watching the game. They got the camera on Sam. I'm like, come on, man.
Former player? Like, wow. How did Willie Green get a daggone job before him?
Willie Green and,
That
and
was Willie
traditionally
Green. He did a good job.
point guards have been really good coaches. I'm saying
Yeah,
Give
I don't
Missoula.
Missoula, yeah,
Missoula, former college player. You know what I mean? He
point
was super
guard,
young,
yeah,
and he was like, and he wasn't even on the front row of the bench. He was on the. He was like, he was one of the coaches that was on the back, and
yeah,
he got the head coaching job.
yep.
That was crazy.
So,
Everybody was shocked because that was Jason Tatum's guy. You know what I mean?
and
So
now look
like,
at Tatum.
dang, what you trying to say?
What? He got a
What,
ring. That's what I'm saying.
he got a ring. Okay, because he hurt right now.
Yeah.
I know you going. I know he was going there. All right, so I know he's going there. I'm sorry. So look, if y'all want a bonus, we get Trey Johnson. Now I got a question for y'all.
You're not about to just say that. That's insane. That's insane. But go ahead, John.
All right, so where do y'all see yourselves? Okay, obviously this year y'all are still tanking, kind of, right? I mean, y'all winning games though. I will say that. You know, shout out to y'all beating us because we are tanking for sure. But where do y'all see yourselves next year? Or let me ask you this first. This off season, do y'all see yourselves trying to get a shark like a big? Oh, y'all got Trey Young though. Y'all don't really need a big free agent for it. Y'all got Trey Young. You're gonna have a high pick in the draft, and that could be a potential superstar. But do y'all see yourselves trying to get another star next to Trey Young in the free agency market?
That's a good question, Joe. Like everything for me is based off what pick we get.
Yeah.
True.
Because
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know who I would pair Trey Young with, but if we get AJ or Darren Peterson, man, like I don't need no others. Like I need to let them rock.
Only thing I would say is get another center, like an actual center. I know they don't exist that much in the NBA, but they need somebody to back up Alex Sarr because again, he be acting like he want to be a power forward, small forward, point guard at
Yeah,
times. And
yeah.
it's like, bruh, get in the paint and get some boards, man.
But I saw some rumors they was talking about the center from Portland, Klingen.
Woo.
They
Okay,
said
that
they was
would be
looking at
nice.
him as a target, yeah, because to move Saw to the four, because like you said, he really
You
won't play
think
the four.
you think they would Trey Young though? He's in the second year. He's young
He's still
still.
on the contract.
Yeah, but he's young. You know what I mean? He's going to his third
Yeah,
year.
he's
You know,
young.
but it's Portland. I
He a
told
center.
Javon Orlando need to go get him. But I'm gonna give y'all a list of some of the free agents coming up this
Good.
next year. James Harden's on the player option. I'm pretty sure he'll pick it up. CJ McCollum, Chris Middleton, Porzingis, and Tobias Harris. I'm gonna give y'all unrestricted. Tobias Harris, John Collins, Anthony Simons, Terry Rozier, Nikola Vucevic.
Vucevic, yeah, that's not
Yeah,
bad.
Nikola Vucevic. Norman Powell, Harrison Barnes, Colin Sexton, Nurkic, Zach Collins, Rui Hachimura. So yeah, Kevin Herter. It's on players that I could probably pick up to add to what you already got. Because I feel like when you have a young team, you need veteran pieces if you're gonna win games. Look at Detroit last year. Detroit had young pieces, but they added some key veteran guys. You know, like
That's
Dennis
true.
Schroeder, Tim Hardaway Jr.,
Yeah,
Tobias
you need a
Harris.
mix. You need a
You
mix.
need,
Yeah,
you need a good mix, and those veterans will carry you into the playoffs. And I think that's what y'all need to do this off season is sign some vets that's gonna help these youngins grow into the next level. Like
I would
I think
say, John Collins would be a good one. Like I said, you need somebody to help
he's gonna play
actually
off his back.
get some boards too. Because one thing that I recently seen, I think it's the VP, what is it, or the president of basketball operations. All I know is he came out and said the deconstruction phase with the Wizards is done. So all that where we bring in older players and then try to swap them out or the expiring contracts, he was like, that phase is done. We kind of feel like we got our culture. Yeah, he was like, we feel like our culture is already kind of set with the players that we got. And once I heard that, I was like, okay, yeah, I see what's going on next.
yeah, I like that.
They
I
go,
like
yeah,
that.
they going to the next level. He's like,
Let's
now with
get
the
it.
Mystics, we still building, but with the Wizards, that's done.
And Corey, I'm sorry to switch gears, but I did want to ask you about the Commanders. If you're okay with that, you know what I mean.
Oh
You are a
yeah,
Commander fan.
yeah. Commanders fan, yeah.
All
All
right.
right, I'm gonna back up. Y'all got it.
So, give me your overall take on this season, if you can.
Disappointing.
Okay.
Very disappointing, man. Like I watch, I follow y'all, I watch your videos, man. Everything, Joe, the way you was feeling, man, when we got disqualified for the playoff, dog, I was right with you. I was just like this, dog. Especially, I'm like, we got Debo. I'm like, all right, cool, man. Kingsbury, Debo. But I was concerned about the running back position and our corners.
Mhm.
I like Marshawn Lattimore, but like he was just always hurt. He's not the same player he was.
No.
So I was worried about our corners. He had a young corner next to him, and
Yeah.
yeah, it was just disappointing. Jay, I guess you can call it a sophomore slump, maybe. I mean, I know you can't control injuries all the time, but I didn't like the amount of times Jaden was running either. I don't think he had the body to take all them hits. So,
Corey, yesterday I watched the Giants game over again, week
uh,
one.
yeah,
Bro, in the first half, he took like 4 big hits. Just in the
yeah.
first half. Like,
I'm
just
like,
not going down. Just taking big hits for no reason.
yes. I'm like, yo, you like 210 pounds, brother.
Yeah, but he played good though. But still,
He
though,
played
like it's
well,
like
but you can't take all them hits, man.
so. Let me. Dang, Tom, why am I going at you, bro?
That's Ray, bro.
That's
From
right.
Central. Yeah.
That's right. All right, Corey. Let me ask you this.
What's up, man? I'm not a
Everybody,
Commanders fan.
why you put Mojo though? He funny. All right.
He caught you off guard. I'm like, nah, I know who you are. I remember the usernames.
All right. So let me ask you this, Corey. How do you
Mm.
feel about people that are putting, in your honest opinion, how you feel about people putting Drake May, Bo Nix, and like Caleb above Jaden Daniels?
That's a good thing, Joe. That's a good question. I don't necessarily like it, but I guess they're going off of recency bias.
Mm-hmm.
People go off what they just seen, not just the overall total of their games, and they're always going to be compared. But like, I don't think you can. I don't think you can put them above him yet, because I say the Bears are Commanders from last year.
I mean, I would say that too. They made it to the NFC Championship
I
game. Go
agree with
ahead.
that one though.
Yeah, like last year. I mean, he didn't have a coordinator. I know that, but like they wasn't saying that last year.
Mm.
Last year, Jaden, hey man, look, Jaden probably the best out of the bunch. This year, I mean, recency bias, like, hey, I, I I can't be mad at them. I don't like it, but I can't be mad if you put them above them right now.
Yeah. How? Yeah. How I look at it is when I look at like if Jaden Daniels would have had a bad year like CJ, but he just had injuries.
It's just
You know what I
injuries to
mean?
me.
His
Yeah,
season was riddled by injury, and when I look at everybody else, like Caleb, although the Bears were the number 2 seed, their defense led it in the league in turnovers.
turnovers.
The
Yeah,
Patriots are a top 4, top 3 defense. Bo Nick,
defense,
his team
defense.
almost broke the sack record.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
And
defense. I
you
got
see
defense.
Jaden Daniels, what he's working with. You saw when the Detroit Lions had all those turnovers, we put up 40 plus points. You know what I mean? So
40 point. When you get
so
turnovers, yeah.
if we get turnovers, we putting up 40 plus points. That's all I gotta say. But I don't think you can say that. And I know people might say Drake May because of he's in the Super Bowl, but you see how he play in these games.
I
It's
don't think
like
he played well in the play. I didn't think he played that well in the playoffs.
yeah. And I go back and watch Aaron Daniels tape in the playoffs, bro. It's like a different level, bro. It's
He was
like
making
he's like head and
plays.
shoulder above these guys when
Yeah,
it
he was
comes
making
to that
plays,
point.
man. On fourth down, consistently making plays, like
Yeah,
going on the road.
yeah. So, and my last question: how do you feel about our two being a Bowie State alumni? How do you
Hmm.
feel about Durante, our new defensive coordinator, coaching Bowie State University, and now I'm being a defensive coordinator of the Commanders. How you feel about that?
Oh, man, I love that. I love that, man. Like, make you proud, man. Like, Bowie State in the building,
Mhm. Hold on, do I still have it? Hold on. Do I still have it, Tom?
What you looking for?
Hold on. Do
Oh,
I
you're
still
not
got
looking
it?
for no jersey.
No, I ain't looking for a jersey. Do I still got it? Hold up. I don't know if I got it. I think I deleted it. Dang, I
I'm trying
deleted
to
it.
figure out what you got there.
I
What you
deleted it.
looking for?
Hold up. Did I delete it? I don't think I did. Hold up. I think I got it still. I think I deleted it. Yep, I did. Oh, did I? Dang, I did. He from Copper Heights, man.
You
I
from
had
Cabo
asked
Heights?
you boy on standby.
Hey, man, we got Bowie State, Capitol Heights in the building.
You know, good God. He from Copper Heights. When I saw that, I was
Yeah,
like, he from Copper Heights. Oh, yeah, he definitely on my side.
yeah,
So,
man.
I just realized you got a John Wall hoodie, Tombo.
Yeah, John
I thought,
Walnut. Yeah.
yeah, I thought it was like something Merlin related. I was trying to read it, but now I see it now. That's crazy.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
no, 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 no,
I appreciate
yeah. You know I ain't the way you want to be playing. I ain't putting that on right now. Nah, yeah, I got it.
You Georgetown, right, Corey?
Yeah, man, just born and raised, dog.
Yeah.
I should have
Born and
stayed over
raised.
there. That's what I should have stayed. I should have just stayed right there. I don't know why. I don't know why I did this. Actually, I
What's the
might hit the
word?
portal. Dave, I'm gonna talk to you later.
Dave.
Yeah, we gotta drop some news. I'm hitting the portal.
I think I go to Duke. What's going on? Because Dave's a
Nah,
Duke fan.
nah, I can't go there.
Yeah, I'm going to
That's
Duke, bro.
insane.
Go eat for us.
But I know y'all was talking a lot about just the Commanders, and I just want to ask you guys this question too. How you feel about just the division itself? You know, the way it's
Mm.
shaping out because there's a lot of new coaches. Like I said, y'all got a new DC. Some people got a new OC. We got a new DC. So like, just I know it's way early, but just how y'all feel about the division going into the off season?
You want to go
Carl,
first,
come
bro?
on, man.
You go, Corey.
Yeah, man. I think we'll have one of the top divisions next year. I like, John Harbaugh ball. Like you said, Cowboys got a new DC. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be tough. I think it's gonna be tough. I say we be a top 2 or 3 division next year.
Yeah.
Mm.
John Harbaugh get the Giants to maybe 7 wins. I'm just playing. But all I know is last 2 years we swept the Giants though. I will say that though. We had swept them the last 2 years.
We did. We
But
did.
but the division, bro, like I love it, baby. I mean, the better the competition, the better for you. Look at the Rams and Seahawks. I mean, you think you want to get by a bad division? Look at the Panthers. I mean, look at the NFC South every year. Unless you're playing the Eagles, one and done.
Right. One and done.
I mean, you playing Philly, you might win a game, but you playing Dallas or the Commanders, you one and done. So, so
Philly might
I
about to
think the
look for
better.
you next.
I think the better. Hey, we beat them last time we played them. So that's all I know. I don't care who was playing. We won our last game.
Hey Joe,
Last time we played Philly, we won. We won.
you know why he mad at me? They up 21-0. You ain't scored nothing. I ain't seen them score on Dallas since last year. I don't know. I'd be mad too. That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, I think the better the division is, it helps you. It helps the team. It helps
I
the
agree. I agree.
like look at the 49ers, bro. You think if they didn't have to play their division, they wouldn't be that good? Like, come on,
Rams,
man.
Seahawks twice. You got to play
That's
them
true.
twice a year.
You see the Seahawks in week 18, and then you see
Yeah.
Philly. That's food. That's easy money. You see Seahawks, you like, okay, that's tough. Then you play Philly, you like, oh, this is easy work. And you give them and you cook them and you win with backups.
And then who they play after? They played the Seahawks again, right?
Seahawks.
Yeah, they played the Seahawks again, and then then the Seahawks beat them again.
Mm-hmm.
Beat them bad too. So
I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie, I
I
would
think
like to be that division. I'm with y'all on that one. 3
I
teams
would. Oh,
making the
yeah, bro.
playoffs. Yeah.
We could be the
Yeah,
first team to go.
3
No, I
teams.
think the team
Yeah,
already did that,
3
right?
teams.
Have a team ever won 4 teams already yet? No, right?
I don't think 4
I
ever,
think
man.
somebody
I don't know.
did.
We gotta look at the history.
Rob,
But
no, the ALC North did. The year when Joe Flacco went to the playoffs, didn't the Bengals and Steelers make it too? I don't know. Only the
This was
Steelers
a
make.
harsh.
Yep. Steelers also Buffalo. Bengals didn't make it. I don't think.
Bengals didn't make
I don't
it.
think the Bengals.
Yeah,
I don't think the Bengals made it that year.
yeah. The Bengals didn't make it that year. Oh, they did. That's the year they beat Josh Allen. Oh no, it ain't.
Sure. Nah.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not. They ain't make it. They ain't make it, bro. They ain't make it. So no division has made it. All 4 teams. We could be the first. Should Washington trade for Lamar? Man, John Connor, get out of here, my man.
Oh yeah, they said.
Come on, bro.
Nah,
We got
man.
one already. We got
We
a
gotta
guy.
leave that alone. Yeah, we gotta leave that. Yeah, nah, we don't want Lamar.
That's crazy. Joe, you
We
want to know
got
what's
a
funny?
guy, man. Now I love Lamar. Don't get me wrong, but we got a guy, and his name JD5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
said the
I think.
closest. Then Carl was right.
Yeah. So I think like, shoot, we could be the first team, first division to do it. I was watching the post this earlier today. The divisions with the most rings, we got 14, and second place got 9.
Come on now.
Ain't
Oh
even
wow.
close.
Oh,
And that's the AFC East because of Brady.
AFC because of Brady and then the Dolphins
Yeah.
The Patriots holding their weight. That's crazy. That's
holding the whole
crazy.
weight. Yeah, they got 6 of them.
They got 6, and the Dolphins got what, 2? And the Jets
Dolphins got
got 1.
2. Dolphins got 2.
You know,
Just
Bills
got
ain't got
one.
nothing.
Oh no. Yeah, just got 1. Yeah,
Bills got nothing.
Bills got none.
And the AFC North got 8. And they got brand new teams over there.
Yeah,
And that's
and the
mainly the
Chiefs.
Steelers.
Oh, Steelers got
What?
6, Ravens got 2, and
That's
dang,
it. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we top. We top. You said
Are we the only
14.
division where everybody
Nobody even close.
Yes. That's why when Philly be bragging, I'm like, about time y'all pulling y'all weight. Now we can really talk trash. Y'all got y'all 2.
Y'all
So
got
we
2.
can
We
really
got
brag.
3.
got
We
3?
can
Giants
brag a
got
little bit
4.
more.
And y'all, the Cowboys got 6, 5, 6.
No, I wish we had 6 now. I mean, we had
Cowboys
5.
got
We get to
5.
6, it might get
5.
crazy.
So we got 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, bet.
Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2. We need 3 more, man. We need 3.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Carl. According to Eagles fans, we all don't have any because the league didn't start to 2000.
Right.
So
The Ravens got. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I never seen my team win, bro. So like, I feel them. It's like
Just
1991,
highlights.
bro.
Just highlights.
hey man,
Like,
it is what it is.
why do you think us Commanders fans still watch highlights from last year, bro? Like that was like a one. Like, bro, think about it. Corey, we the same age. We
Yeah,
only seen one playoff win, bro. Like,
really.
before last year. That's it.
Yeah,
Against the
before that,
Buccaneers.
yeah. Yep. And who was that? Kirk Cousins? Who was that?
No, Curry ain't win. That
Kirk
was
ain't
when
win?
RG, right?
John Kittle died. Huh? No, that
Oh,
was
y'all
with
lost
Barrett
to the
Johnson.
Seahawks.
No, it's with Barrett Johnson. We had beat Mike Allstar now. And we lost to the Seahawks.
Yeah. Oh no, was it Mark Brunell didn't win one?
I think it was Barrett Johnson.
Because I feel like we beat.
Let me
We
see.
beat somebody. That's hard.
Man,
That's
it was
tough.
so
You're
long
right.
ago.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. I don't. Yeah.
It's been
Last
so
year was the
long.
first time, and since I don't know.
Sheesh.
So when we beat the Buccaneers last year, bro, I was celebrating.
Yeah,
Then we
yeah.
Detroit and what? We gonna
Two
talk
And the
Detroit.
way y'all
Yeah,
won in
two
Detroit
Detroit.
too, yeah.
Man,
And the
what?
way y'all beat
Yeah,
Detroit,
the way we
yeah.
won. Yeah, I was like, dang, dog. Like we got a chance.
Like, come on now against Philly, and then I go watch the Philly game, bro. And all these people saying, like, Jane y'all got blown by Philly. Jane Mills ain't that good. I watched the game, bro. It was not his fault. Like,
It
literally,
was not
like,
his fault. It was not his fault.
we got a field goal. They score on the first play.
Yep.
And then we come like another field goal. They score again.
Yep.
They kick the ball over to us, time out. We fumble on the kickoff. And then they score another touchdown. Then we score. Then we get a stop.
We fumble. Yeah. Yep.
It's like, bro, every time you think something good about to happen, we fumble, bro. And Jay Daniels played good. He was balling. I would say this. His game against Philly was better than every game Jake May played this year so far in the playoffs.
I was just about to say, imagine if you can only throw for 84 yards and say y'all going to the Super Bowl.
And going to Super
If we
Bowl.
throw
84 yards.
losing by 50.
Losing by 50, yeah.
That defense, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Rain, sleet, snow, we losing by 40.
I thought you about to say Eagles strength.
I
I'll say Blaze right, man. Now the hour goes by.
The Commanders, I don't get it. I missed something. The Indiana Commanders. I don't get it.
You talking about the Pacers?
Cincinnati.
Pacers made the finals. Yeah.
You want Cincinnati, bro? Speaking to his distance. I hope we talking about Cincinnati. That's what I hope we talking
What's he
about.
talking about?
Indiana football.
I'm thinking about Cleveland.
I'm thinking about Indiana football.
No, I don't think y'all that.
That's what I'm thinking about next year.
We'll call the type back and we'll see.
Let me get ahead of myself. All right. My boy Corey. Hey, Corey, your first time on?
Yeah, this is my first time on, man. First time on, man. Hopefully not the last.
Yeah. I guess you become a member, man. Guess you become an official R2L member. I know you in the NBA chat and everything, but
yeah, for sure.
All right.
You do that, and we got the panels because we doing the in-season panels too. So this ain't the first time. Yeah, we definitely gonna have you back.
Yeah, facts. If you want to be on for the Commanders panel, that'd be cool. And then
just keep me posted.
We might do some NBA panels too.
Yeah, man, just keep me posted, man.
That's good. Any last words before you get off?
No, man. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. Love the show. Definitely original. Yeah, man. Wizards cooking up something. Hopefully, Commanders can bounce back.
You almost called me. I was saying to everything. You almost got me.
Nah. To the end, right? He's like, yeah. And then, oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, nah. Appreciate you coming on, bro.
All right, Corey.
No problem. All right, y'all.
All right, man.
Hey, bro, tell me you funny though. It's like I got it. It's like yo, he a Nats. He all DC. He a Nats fan. Command, you like yeah, everything. So when you hit Commanders, you gotta quickly. It's crazy. Like the team you probably dislike. No, you like. Is it Philly? Like you dislike the most, or is it Commanders?
You talking about in the NFC East?
Like period. What team you dislike the most? Oh, is it the Packers?
The most?
The most.
It's the Packers, bro.
Dang.
It's the Packers. I'm sorry.
Don't like that.
I don't like the Packers, bro. I can't stand them, bro. Can't stand them. That was a catch, bro. That's why when we had Mike McCarthy, bro, if we had a show, when we had Mike McCarthy, we would have been hitting the bleep button. So I was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Why would you hire the guy that cheated you out of a chance to go to a Super Bowl?
Dang.
Like, that just made no sense to me. And then let's talk about 5 minutes. And then let's talk about how Mike McCarthy got to Dallas and never threw a challenge flag. I'm like, bruh, you get here and don't want to throw the flag all of a sudden? Like your hands broke? Like, what's up with you?
All right, Carl.
But that was insane. That was insane.
So Cowboys and what? I said Cowboys, Packers, and then who's second?
Second, it was the Giants. Before the chats, it was the Giants. So the reason behind that is because think about the last 2 times the Giants went to the Super Bowl. Think about the playoff runs. They beat us to go.
Especially that 1 year y'all were
Cabo. They went to Cabo. I think we was the 1 seed. You talking about the Romo? Yeah, Romo when they went to Cabo before the playoff game. Him and Jason Witten. I think it was Cabo or Cancun. Him and Jason Witten went on a vacation before the playoff game. Came and played the Giants. Missed the throw to T.O. Ball game.
Yeah, y'all were really good that year too. That was y'all year right there.
That was it. And guess who won? The Giants. Can't stand them. Can't stand them, bro. And then the chats came, and then it was like I dropped the Giants down and knocked the Eagles up because of K.
Still the Packers though.
This Packers always been number 1, bro. I'm sorry. Like even watching the Eagles play the Packers, I want both teams to lose, but I smile just a little bit more when the Packers lose. I'm sorry. So I can't stand them, bro.
I know me growing up, it was y'all. And then when RG3 got, it was y'all. And then now it's the Eagles down. It's Eagles hand down now. It's Eagles. And then before the chats, back then, I didn't like the Seahawks. Because the Seahawks beat us when they had.
The playoffs.
Beat the playoffs, and they hurt RG3, bro. Like, I felt like.
See what I'm saying?
That was a magical year, and he got injured. So I didn't like the Seahawks. And then Russell Wilson was a rookie too. You know what I mean? So I'm like in the same predicament. Like, oh, Russell Wilson better than RG3. But no, he's not. So he's got a better team. But
I'm saying, bro, what's with the Cowboys and Cabo? What's with the Cowboys and Cabo, bro? I'm telling you.
It was Cabo, or you just making a joke? Oh no.
Nah, it was Cabo.
What y'all in Cabo, bro? Zeke Elliott and all that. You right?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know. It's a nice place though, but I'm just saying
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't get it, bro.
you went and y'all won though.
But when I left, look what happened. As soon as I left, they lost.
You didn't go to Cabo
They got
this year, bro.
one of Dak's worst playoff games. But yeah, nah. Actually, I never even had any type of gripes with the Eagles. Like as far as fan bases, they was all cool. You know, they always talk they trash about Super Bowls, but other than that, they was
Man,
cool. Then
I
you get in
couldn't.
the R2L chat and it's like, sheesh, I see why.
Bro, it was Blaze. Blaze did it for me. I didn't like the Eagles as a Blaze. Outside of Blaze, I had no beef with the Eagles, but I always felt like they were a good team. But Blaze just talk crazy, bro. So I didn't like them. And yeah, you entered RG3, but we still won. Shout out to Kirk Cousins. So I don't really get on ill will to y'all. We won the game.
That
Still.
was Haloti Nada.
Yeah, it was Nada. Yeah, you heard my man. That's cool. He said against the Browns, and we won 35-7, something like that. And he came back the last 2 games of the season against the Giants and Cowboys. We won. We were straight. You know what I mean? But RG3,
Jason Garrett.
bro.
All he had to do was make one good game plan. Romo come up to DC. I remember watching that game and lost. Now
I
y'all go
watched
to
that
the
with Warren in my house
playoffs.
too. Warren came to my house and watched that. Yeah, it was me, Warren, Mark, and I think Devin was there too when he was a Cowboy fan.
That was the last time he probably was a fan. He went to Buffalo after that.
But we won a Super Bowl that year. Okay, ain't nothing to do with me. I'm just telling you we beat y'all. So you telling me we beat the Super Bowl champions. That make my case even better. So you telling me y'all injured us. We came in with a backup, scored a 2-point conversion, and then won the game. That's crazy. You know we had to get a 2-point conversion and go to overtime. We had to. Kyle
What was
Shanahan called a
that?
quarterback with Kirk Cousins.
I couldn't stand the read option, bro. That read option that year was like y'all tush push. That was the
Bro,
most annoying play in the world, bro.
And who were y'all pass rushers then?
Back then, probably DeMarcus Ware, Anthony Spencer. Bro, I got
Do you
trauma with
remember?
this team, bro.
Do you remember that game? I was with Mark. I was with Mark Brotherhouse. He lived right by the stadium. I know we gotta go. Do you remember the game we played y'all? And it was a night game. It went down to the wire. It was in DC. It was in Landover. And y'all scored on the last play, but they
Bro,
called it
that's the
back and
Santana
holding
Moss
on
game,
a
right?
rack ball. No. They called holding on a rack. A rock ball got held on the last play. I had no timeouts and the time ran out. Y'all lost the game. Y'all actually threw a touchdown. Romo threw to Jason Witten, bro, on 4th down, and y'all scored. But then it was a holding. They called
I
holding
gotta go
on.
back and watch that one.
And we won the game, bro. It was crazy. And I remember we ran to the stadium because he lived right by the stadium. It was crazy, bro. That game. But I think y'all were a good team. We weren't that good that year. So
I mean,
but speaking of Santana Moss, that happened when we was in high school too.
I remember that game. He said every time we go to the fantasy drive. It's the first time. Every time we talk about that game, he just magically pop up. I'm like, bro, like, do they got the rooms bugged or something? Like,
Shout out to
every
Santana.
time.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, the little rivalries going on. It was. Dang, maybe we should have beat y'all last year. My bad. My bad. I put that on us. My bad, Carl. My bad.
Yo. Did y'all win the last game? No, y'all beat the Eagles the last game, right?
Yeah. Talking about easy work. And we would have
That's what it
won the first
is.
game. Mariota never got hurt. Bro,
But that's what
they could not
I'm
do
going off
nothing.
what Carl said.
And then he got hurt. What did you say? Carl said the same thing about Marcus Mariota?
Nah. I'm thinking about what Carl said about if the Eagles would have beat y'all. They lost to y'all. No, he right. Yeah, what Carl said.
Yeah, he said when the Ravens beat us, they win the Super Bowl. And I'm telling him, dang, my bad. We should have. My bad. We lost last year.
I'm thinking he's saying last game of the season, but I forgot that was 2 games before the last game of the season. So yeah, Carl's saying right.
That was actually 3 games. Cause we played the Browns after that. And then Shanahan went to the Browns after that. That's crazy. Kyle Shanahan. Of course he picks you out. What? Huh, Tony? Are you from Brooklyn, Tony? You a Nets fan? All right, yeah, Patriots fan. I was about to tell Tom. My last words, man. Shout out to our GM for getting rid of Dennis Schroeder. My boy Keon Ellis. I'm rooting for you wherever you go. You my boy. and we got DeAndre Hunter. I like that move. That's a next year move, Tombo, or a next 2-year move. He's 28 years old, 3-and-D guy. He can get a buck on his own. He a good third, fourth option on a championship team. I like it. Don't get things out of his mouth.
Hey, Blake, you got a
Commanders-
partner in crime now, so
Facts.
you and Philly Mike can team up. Just keep the comments coming.
I feel like Philly might sound familiar. It's not like
I thought he was like a YouTuber, but I thought it was. And if that is him, Joe, we made it. Because ain't no way.
I gotta look it up. That's the only. He definitely got to come on Thursday. I hear what he got to say about Philly. But shout out to the Commanders, man. We got both our coordinators. Drake May is not better than Jay Daniels, but I am rooting for Drake May. I want to see Drake May do good. I'm here. Everybody got their Patriots gear. I want to see him. I have no ill will against him. I know Javon's been quiet about the whole situation. And the Kings, bro, we on a fire sale. So I gotta say, we want to get rid of Westbrook. We want to get rid of DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Sabonis, Toronto. Pull the trigger. We ready. We got a deal for you. Get Sabonis. Bucks. You still want Zach LaVine? We can give it to you. Warriors. You want DeRozan? We can give them to you. You don't got Butler to get DeRozan. So we get rid of everybody, get some draft picks, free up some cap space, and next year we running. That's all I gotta say. But we are desperately trying to trade everybody, Tomo. Desperately.
I mean, the blueprint is there, right? You've seen it happen with the Celtics, OKC. The Wizards are slowly doing the same transformation. I think you've seen the Celtics win one. You've seen OKC win one. And hey, if the Wizards make it to the finals, it'll be very, very interesting. You also seen it happen with the Pacers just a little bit.
Wizards versus Kings? Ooh.
In the finals?
Imagine
the NBA chat they'd be upset. They were like, bro, how? Especially them Laker fans. Oh, them Laker fans gonna be upset. The way LeBron looking too, yeah.
He all-star though.
Hey, you heard what Cleveland said too about him, right? I know we gotta get out of here, but Cleveland told him something. Yeah, we'll take him back as a free agent. They said as a free agent, we ain't trading for him. But yeah, it said as a free agent. I said that makes sense. We ain't blowing about team to bring no LeBron over here. That's crazy.
We'll take him back. ... as a free agent.
Yeah, go ahead, take that league minimum, man. Take that vet minimum. Go back to Cleveland, see if you can win you one more in the East.
He said he's never not getting max no more. That's what he said.
It's not happening, bro. Like, I wouldn't do it. That's insane.
Yeah, unless you're trying to get tickets and sell and all that stuff. But no.
Yeah, but shout out to our superstar members. Shout out to Chavo, Dimitri with the joke early in the show. Shout out to Big O, BWT Teddy. Teddy, I don't know where Teddy at right now, but I know he on cloud 32 because they are turned up right now, man. It's Super Bowl week, and they taking shots. I like that they own it, and I think that was a GM taking shots at the Bills Mafia, saying the tables are safe in Buffalo, and that was funny.
Dang.
Ain't no jumping through tables when you can't win. Yeah, nah, it's out there. The Corius, FFC coach Coombs, Chris. I know Chris excited too. It's a whole new coaching staff. So I can't wait to see what he got to say. Mm-hmm. I want to see what he got to say on these panels now. There's no more hardball, so
I know, right?
We're gonna see. Shout out to Giovanni. Shout out to Donnell. Shout out to RBO Vaughn. And make sure y'all tap in with RBO Vaughn too. He just did a trade deadline episode. He had Dev on there, and they posed a good question. But I'm gonna wait till I finish the shout outs to talk about that question right quick. Shout out to Taniqua. Shout out to Dave. Go check out Dave's Doghouse. He just dropped a recent episode also. Shout out to Joe and myself. Make sure y'all tap in the red corner. As you can see, all of the folks, majority of the folks, I think we got a good balance of folks that have shows on the network, and then we have people that are supporting the movement. So make sure you click that link, become a member today. And I can't wait. All right. Team Gold. But Joe, my last words is Vaughn threw it out there on RBO, and he was like, John Wall or Gilbert Arenas, who was the better wizard?
Ooh.
And I can't wait. I can't wait to have that conversation. So when you do have it, Vaughn, make sure you invite me, because I know where Dev said it was Gil. I think it's Wall, but it's close. It's a close But I can't wait to see why Dev says Gil.
That's a good one.
Yeah. You know this thing say Bradley Bill. But let's get on past it.
I mean, John Wall never choked free throws to win the series. I mean, sorry.
Hey, you can't take my point. That's one of the main points right there. That's one of the main points right there. He ain't never get tapped on the shoulder and say, hey, go ahead and miss that for me, player.
Can't believe you did.
Just saying.
Crazy. That's crazy. And he had a better team, too.
Better team. Honestly, I got one more for you. John Wall got more players. And he got more people. John Wall got more people paid than Clutch Sports. But I ain't going to say too much.
Clutch Sports. Yeah, RBO, you got to set it up. Devin and Tombo. You got to set it up.
Be a good one.
You did your last words already? That was your last words?
Yeah, that was my last words. Yeah. Okay,
cool.
And I told him tap in the red corner. So, yeah, we out here.
Oh, you did today. Yeah. All right, y'all. That's all we have for y'all today. It's a great episode, and we'll see y'all Thursday at the next one. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.